crypto legends, how is everyone doing today? Let me know in the comment section. How are you doing today? We're going to do a preparation for tomorrow, Monday. Let's see what's going to happen. Is Bitcoin going to pump? Is it going to go down? What do you guys think? I want to know also in the comment section. This is one of the first things that I want to know from you guys. I'm going to put a poll. Do you think this is going to be a bullish week? Or are we going to have a massive retracement from this level? Okay, hitting 39 and even breaking the 39 major support that we talked about yesterday. Okay, if BTC does come down to those levels, or depending on how much volume that Bitcoin comes down to this range, is going to be looking very nice for a potential long opportunity or not. We'll have to find out, guys, or depending on how much selling pressure there is going to be. If we do have, you know, one of these very aggressive couple of candles here on the 4 hourly, you know, hitting this level with very high volume, then yeah, we probably have to step back, you know, let the bears do what they need to do. Right, let me just go here quickly through the comment section. Hi Andy, how are you doing? I'm doing much better, much better. Massive retracement. We going down, says Valentino. Andy, save us from this mess. What do we do now? Yeah, well, we're going to analyze the situation. I think, you know, S&P 500 is going to be open in a few hours. There's not going to be much movement till tomorrow, basically. But yeah, it's going to be looking very interesting week. Hello, Crypto Legends, Mark Dutch. How are you doing? Ibrahimo, Mr. McMartin, how are you doing? Hello, Ginny, how are you doing? Hello, Moin. Hola, Robbie. Trev, how are you? Uncle Grandpa on trade. I love you, Andy. I hope you are already cured from this thing. Yeah, much better. Much better. I've got my studio set up, so it's going to be a very interesting week with a lot of, you know, updates, a lot of live streams. It's going to be absolutely crazy, guys. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Anybody new here coming into the channel right now to the stream, make sure to smash up that like button. Very important. 27 likes, 150 watching. You guys need to smash up the like button. Let's get a bunch of people here and we analyze the situation here for Bitcoin, and let's prepare for the potential move, right? So we don't know if the move is going to be up or is it going to be down. What we do know, that what we are going to find out today, some major levels that if we consolidate, if we see some wicks where we could potentially take advantage for a long or for a short. Okay, now maybe a lot of people might think this is a great shorting opportunity. I mean, it could, but we could be going sideways. I've seen this so many times, and I'll go through the comment section in a minute. You know, a lot of people might think, okay, this has just been a massive big bull trap, okay, and we're going to turn round from here. But it is true. Let me just get, you know, a clean chart. A lot of people thinking that this is a bull trap, all right? There has been volume, and we've also broken, all right? If you take the, you know, a trend line here from these lower highs, as you can see, we have broken, all right, resistance. Now, it looks pretty bullish in my opinion. Now, I've seen this before. If we go 1 second here to the 4 hourly, for example, a lot of people are waiting for that retracement. But I'll tell you what, when you are just about starting a new uptrend, okay, if we've been for a downtrend now for several months right now, over 2 months, if we are going to start a new uptrend, you know, a lot of the times, and I can tell you this, a lot of the time, a lot of people are expecting a potential retracement to get in for the next wave. And what happens is that, you know, the bulls are really aggressive. You know, if this were to be the start of a new trend, this could easily be a bull flag, okay? Easily be a kind of a bull flag. And then, you know, as soon as you know it, tomorrow you're going to see Bitcoin trading at $46,000, all right? And I think this is more likely than actually coming back down and having a big retracement, because the amount of people that want to catch, you know, long positions, you know, on the next on a retracement is insane. So you probably won't get that chance. You might be just consolidating sideways here at this major resistance point, And this is pretty bullish. You know, the longer where we are at this resistance, then yeah, the more bullish I am going to get, especially with this breakout, with this pump that we've had, with this massive amount of volume. Now we're going to take a look at some fib levels also today. Let me just go here quickly through the comment section, say hello. Maybe someone wants me to take a look at some altcoins, and I'll take a look at a couple of altcoins, and then we'll focus on Bitcoin. Okay, guys, we'll focus on Bitcoin. So yeah, everybody, thank you very much. Whoever's asking if I'm okay, I'm absolutely fine, much better than a few days ago. Thanks very much for your kind support and kind words. And you sound like you are Geordie. No, I'm not. Fake out pump. Sorry, said Rene Montenegro. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. It could be, guys. I mean, this is a moment where you could actually potentially short from these levels, and you know the reason why is because we are hitting one of the strongest resistance points that there has been, you know, in Bitcoin, you know, entire 2021. You can see, you know, resistance right there, resistance, you know, so many resistance and supported there very nicely. This is where we're currently at right now. So if anything, you know, that would be a shorting opportunity. We're broken down and we are just retesting it right now. But you know, I have a feeling that a feeling. I mean, you can't trade because of feelings, but just because there has been high volume, and we've been going, you know, we've been in a downtrend for what is it, you know, since the 8th of November. Okay, over 3 months right now. It's going to be by after tomorrow. 3 months in a downtrend. So yeah, I think a potential, you know, dead cat bounce, small relief rally, whatever you want to call it, is very, very, very possible. Okay. Now, if we do break above that $42,000 range, $42,000, where we're currently trading, it's going to be looking very good, especially if we do have it with a lot of volume, in my personal opinion. Okay. I remember right over here, you know, this was absolutely insane. I was waiting for $38,000 here, a potential wick or two. That did not happen. And we, you know, it was time to just moon basically here. And I remember a lot of people were extremely bearish here, you know, extremely bearish. People here were expecting this, you know, the descending massive triangle, right? Saying it's over. People saying it was over right over here. And that we were forming this lower high, you know, this massive descending triangle that we form in a massive bearish, you know, bearish market that could last, you know, a year or over a year. And yeah, I remember so many people saying we're coming back down to retest the 30,000 and then potentially getting a bounce. But this is basically the pattern that we were going to form. And yeah, no, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting maybe $38,000 and get a massive bounce from those levels. I missed out big time on this. And I also remember this pump over here, you know. Let me just go zoom in here, guys, because this is the thing. When you like kind of changing the trend, you know, you're broken out from the lower highs right there. And, you know, you think, wow, massive breakout. The volume was okay. Volume came in afterwards, actually, right there. But, you know, the breakout was okay. Volume was okay too. What happened? Did you have that retracement? Did you have a nice retracement down, you know, to the resistance of the lower highs, turning it into support? Or did you, you know, of fib levels from the high to the high there, you know, you even didn't hit the 382. You just hit the 236 right there, fib level. You were getting supported right there. So this is the thing. You got a bull flag right there. Boom, straight back up. This is also very, very possible for Bitcoin. This is when people are still in denial, very much. They are very much in denial, you know, and let me just zoom in here. People still very much in denial, you know, this is a fake bump. This is a sucker's rally, right? And yeah, surprise, surprise, then you get a massive, gigantic pump that nobody expects. And yeah, this reminds me very, very much at this scenario right there, where, you know, people are still doubting. They are doubting with this, especially hitting that major resistance. But Bitcoin's here to surprise us, and who knows, this week you could see a massive gigantic pump, maybe, you know, hitting that $47,000, you know, at least a few $1,000 pump. I wouldn't be surprised. And, you know, what is going to happen potentially is that you are waiting for those retracements to hit to those levels. And yeah, you look at this, you know, we had a massive run up back in September, you know, October, sorry. This was at the end of September right there, where we bottomed out. And then, yeah, if you take a look at the retracements, they were very, very quick. They were very, very quick. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but, you know, we got to be ready for a potential scenario like that also. 4 hourly bearish divergence. Let's take a look at the 4 hourly bearish divergence. Let's take a look. 4 hourly bearish divergence on the RSI. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Why not? Let's get this moving average out of the way. Right, okay. I can see something. Slightly bearish divergence right there, where we do have slightly higher highs with the wick. Lower highs right there. Yeah, we could see a corrective move. I don't like these. I don't like divergence basically too much, especially on the weekend when the price is going so sideways. But we are at the extreme overbought territory, that is for sure. Weekly closes in 5 hours. Let's take a look at the weekly. Let's take a look at the weekly candle for sure. Why not? Let's take a look at the weekly. Let's see how the weekly. Well, the weekly is going to close basically at that resistance point, right? We're going to close at that resistance right there. So yeah, it's not going to be looking. Maybe next week. Is next week going to be bullish or is it going to be bearish? I'm going to ask you in the comments in a poll here. Is this week coming going to be bullish, guys? Let me know in the poll. Is this coming week going to be bullish? Right, let me know, guys, in the poll right now. Yes or no? GRT, please, says Akash. Sharam, yeah, I'll take a look at that straight away. Andy, give us amazing crypto info NTA. Please hit the like button, says Uncle Grandpa. Absolutely, I will do. That last retracement is on an uptrend, upward trend. Let's take a look at GRT here for Akash straight away. Why not? Let's take a look at GRT. Let's take a look at GRT. What have we got? Well, GRT dipped below the summer lows, so it did get absolutely crushed. I would start becoming bullish on GRT as soon as we recover the summer lows. All right, if we do recover the summer lows, it's going to be looking pretty good for GRT. We might have some bullish momentum here on GRT if we do manage to get above the summer lows. All right, I'm talking about that 45 cent level approximately here on GRT. But bullish, but Monday will hurt, I think, says Sunrise. So do you think that Monday is going to be bearish? Well, looking at the S&P 500, guys, I think yeah, we could have a bearish start of the week. Okay, but I do see us on the S&P 500. I think traditional stocks is very important. You know, I like to look at the traditional stocks now for the last few weeks, because they are, you know, they are correlated. You know, crypto market, Bitcoin, and traditional stocks are correlated still. So yeah, if we do see a massive bearish momentum on the S&P 500, Bitcoin will also mirror. But I do think that the 4,440 points, 4,430 points approximately, with a little bit of volatility, is a very, very strong resistance, you know, turning into support right there. super strong, as you can see here, and I think we could have some pretty nice support and then continue to the upside. This is very possible, very possible. I would like to see some movements on Monday. This is the thing, when it's Friday and then, you know, it's the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I like to see a nice Monday, and then you can, you know, plan the week. So let's see how tomorrow goes. What could be next major resistance after 42k? I can tell you right away. That is a very good question. That is a good question that a lot of people want to know. Okay, and we can take a look at it straight away. And I'm going to do it on this clean chart. Okay, then we can take a look at some levels that I've got here on this chart. But just to keep it, you know, pretty simple on this clean chart. Okay, right over here. As you can see, this is Bitcoin on the daily, all right? And yesterday, we were taking a look at some fib levels, all right? So, you know, Fibonacci retracement from the top right now, you know, if this were to be the bottom, and it could be the bottom, guys, and one of the reasons why it could be the bottom, because a lot of retail traders are calling for $30,000 Bitcoin and even sub $30,000. A lot of people are expecting that $30,000 right now. And yeah, you know the deal. When a lot of people are expecting that, it's very likely that it's not going to happen. So if we take a look at the fib levels, if this were to be the bottom, like I was saying, fib levels are very important from the top right now to the bottom bit, because we haven't seen a big proper, you know, dead cat bounce or, you know, relief rally, if you wish. Now, currently, we are hitting the 0.236, okay, the 236 here, Fibonacci retracement. This is where, you know, $41,500 range, okay, where we do have a lot of resistance and support, and this is currently where we're trading, okay. There's no doubt about that, you know, no doubt about that there is strong resistance at this level. Now, if we break it with big volume, you know, and manage to continue to the upside. Now, I have a question here from Hardik. What would be our next major big resistance level? Now, take a look at just fib levels from the top here of the all-time high to the ultimate low from January. Next fib level here, important level, is the 382. All right, and the 382 is exactly at the 46.6k. Okay, 46.6k. And you can see also that it has been very strong support and yeah, consolidation basically, right? So if we were to break successfully in the next coming days this 42k level, it's very likely that the price of BTC will get some kind of reaction at this range, at that 46.6. okay, we've got an important resistance range. Now, this is a very good, you know, start of an uptrend. If we do hit those levels, 46.6, you know, 382, we've also got supported right there, major resistance point. If we get heavily rejected, it's going to be very interesting, guys. This is the moment where we want to spot, you know, some potential long opportunities. Now, the reason why I'm not shorting here is because this reminds me of this area over here. This area over here, where you could see some incredible bullish momentum, you know, that nobody expects. So yeah, I'm not sure. And of course, this is when you start a new uptrend. When you start a new uptrend, yeah, you can see, you know, very good bullish momentum. So that is the major level. The 46.6 has been major support right there. Also 46k level. So it is definitely going to be a range, very hard range to break to the upside. I would, you know, it would be very nice to see some kind of correction to this range. But anyway, this is why we are going to do many live streams during the week, you know, many updates, what I think, what I am doing. I am no trade right now, nothing on Bitcoin, nothing on S&P. I'm just on the sidelines. I want to see a little bit of, you know, price action, see what happens. Right. Everyone is bullish now. Be cautious. Oh, Mike 92. Yeah, I wouldn't say everyone's bullish. I mean, we are hitting this major resistance zone we are hitting the biggest resistance basically that we know from Bitcoin at this moment, which is that 42k range where we're currently trading. This is the strongest resistance level, and we are just retesting it for the first time after this massive breakdown. So yeah, I mean, we might get heavily rejected from this range. How many likes on Sunday? I think we can get at least 200 likes. At least 200 likes, guys. That would be absolutely amazing if you could smash up that like button. Let me just check the poll here. Like I said, bull trap, Rennie Montenegro. I don't know if this is a bull trap. Nobody knows. So you, in the comment section, you saying we're going down or we're going up. Yeah, no, you do not know. You do not know anything. Like, I don't know anything, like no one knows anything. We're looking at the probabilities, okay? And there is a probability at this point to get heavily rejected, okay? Because we're just sitting at that major resistance. It's one of the strongest resistance. I would be very interested in longing. I mean, this is why I'm not in a long position or in a short position, because maybe this consolidation will have enough power to break this range. And if we break it with high volume, guys, that is the moment that we're going to start looking for trades, for shorts, for longs, whatever. I know that 46k range is a major resistance level, this one right over here. And I mean, this is the moment that will enter the trading zone. When we break this range, okay, and I'm not trusting a short right there, and it might be a good, okay, I think it could be good. If you want to put a tight stop loss at 43, this is also not such a bad idea. It's not such a bad idea because we're hitting a strong resistance, guys. We haven't retested these lows. Could we get heavily rejected here and come down? I mean, the risk to reward is absolutely insane. If you're putting a tight stop loss at 43k range approximately, you're aiming to come back down at least to $39,000. My trading zone, and you will know by tomorrow, I would think so, after a consolidation, would be breaking 42k. If we break in 42k, this is starting to be a comfortable trading zone for me. And like I said, I would potentially be looking how we're going to react at $46,000 for a potential short right there, or depending on if we pull back very, very quickly to this range and consolidate with volume, or depending on the price action, guys. I will be doing lives, I will be doing updates, or depending on what kind of price action we're making. Could not be like May, June. Not exactly like May, June. We were looking for that accumulation zone, but it's gone pretty aggressive to the downside. Look at the lows here, and we have basically broken here the lows very, very differently. We've done it differently. I wouldn't say that this is I mean, if this were to be an accumulation, the spring point has been absolutely aggressive, too aggressive in my opinion. So right, let me read here. Thanks, Mark, for the insane support, man, my man Mark Dutch here in the comment section, one of my biggest moderators. Nicholas says, Andy Bitcoinsensus, flag breakout target on 4 hourly equal 46.7. This same level is the point of control of the previous range. Monthly R1 on CPR, golden pocket on current retracement, 2.618 on monthly, and 0.382 from the all-time high. Yes, absolutely amazing. A lot of confluence right there. Nicholas, you need to join more, because the more things you find, the better. So let's just take a look at this. I was only taking a look at one fib level here that you're talking about, which is from the all-time high to the all-time low. Like you said here, if we go to the 4 hourly and the breakout you know, from this bull flag, right? Bull flag, bull pennant, from the low to the high. Like you said, bang, this is going exactly to that. That's 382. I mean, this is the thing. We are at a critical moment, guys. Critical moment. Critical moment. Let me just see if we on the poll. Is this coming week going to be bullish? And I have 56% of people saying yes, and 44% of people saying no. 231 votes. So yeah, this is almost a 50-50. There's slightly more people bullish here in the comment section, in the community. I mean, I think just because volume is leader, okay, it is true that we do have big volume here from this downtrend, but we're already breaking important fib levels. I mean, and this high volume at this low, this could be the bottom. I shorted here, I got stopped out. I shorted, no, hang on a second, was it here? I shorted somewhere here and I got stopped out there because I thought that we were going to continue this downtrend. But it is true that we got high volume at the very end of this, okay, at the very end of this trend, guys. And this is very, very powerful. You know the deal. If you're an old subscriber, I'm also saying that, you know, high volume at the very end of the trend could indicate the bottom of the trend. And there is very, very high volume, a lot of volatility right there, just at that 33K range. So you know the deal. On S&P 500, I longed this just over a week ago or so. High volume right there at the very end of the trend. I absolutely longed this, and you know I did, because I showed you on my videos and on my live streams. Why did I long this? Because we were going down for such a long time, and when you have a big volume like this with a massive big wick hitting that support range, I was saying this is definitely a good risk, you know, for a long position, and this is gonna, you know, be a pretty nice impulsive move. And yeah, I took profits just right there because that was the strongest resistance. Now, anyway, just to explain why big volume, you know, at the very end of the trend could indicate the end of the trend. And yeah, basically we do have a very nice volume at the end there, guys. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I think there's slightly higher probability here. And let me take a look at the VPVR also, because yeah, I got someone here in the Nicholas saying in the comment section, biggest point of control is right here at the 46K range, where we do have a lot of volume profile here. So this is also that area, you know, a lot of support here from December. Everything points out that, you know, if we shoot to those levels, we are going to get resistance. We got massive support bouncing here from December. You got the 382, you got point of control here on the VPVR, you got a potential bull flag here, and I've seen this before. I mean, this could be something like this, you know. I see something very similar to here, right, where people are still doubting. They do not know if this is bullish enough, you know, and you know, you might look at this one actually met the target to perfection right there. You see where you stop this, you know, look at this pole from this bull flag right there, and you met the target to perfection right there, and stopped and consolidated. So I think something very similar is very, very possible. I'm leaning slightly bullish here. The only thing that is bearish about this is that it's the strongest resistance ever. Basically right now, where we have been trading for a long time. Let me just go through the comment section here. Andy, Bitcoinsensus, golden pocket drawn in from 52.1K to 37.3K. Start off the pump. Right, golden pocket drawn in from 52.1K. Okay. Yeah. Also, Yeah, if we take a look at this this retracement that we had right there, because there are a couple of retracements here. As you got a retracement right there, and yeah, basically this is a very big retracement from the downtrend. So to 37 points. Golden pocket. I guess you're talking about not 37.3. I think you're talking about 33.1. If we take a look at fib levels from the top here to the bottom. Yeah, all depending. Is that looking on the daily? Looking at the daily. Yeah, because the golden pocket from the highs here to the lows, it would actually be the 7.8, but golden pocket is 44.7. If you take a look at the highs to the lows, you're talking about 37 point. Hang on a second, let me just take a look at this fib level from Nicholas here in the comment section. 37.3. Why are you choosing 37.3? Why 37.3? You would have to let me know in the comment section, why are you pulling the fib level all the way down to 37.3 from this range? Right, SNX please, says a cash. Right, let's take a look at some altcoins. Why not, guys? Remember, if you want to support the channel on Bybit and you want to get the best deal, of course, on these leverage trading platforms, only for experienced traders on Bybit, you get the best deal down below. You get up to $4,100 worth of bonus. And on PrimeXBT, you get 7% added to your deposit. 7%. You can deposit $10,000, you're getting $700 on top of that. You deposit $100,000, you're getting $7,000 on top, okay? Only for experienced traders. I have full tutorials down below, okay, guys? I am not in a trading position just yet, but this is looking pretty good, guys. This scenario over here is looking good. I know there are a lot of bears in the comment section. I know there are also a lot of bulls. So I think this scenario is more likely, even though we are hitting the strongest point of resistance, okay, for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at SNX here straight away for Hakash. Let's take a look at SNX. Right, SNX. What have we got for SNX? I really like this chart because we are basically, you know, retesting the lows of the summer, and we're not having a successful breakout. You know, this is like an accumulation event for me in looking at the SNX chart. You know, unless I see a massive big breakout, you know, breaking this major support level, just to keep it simple here with support and resistance on SNX. I love creating, you know, an asset creating slightly lower lows. This is absolutely beautiful because, I mean, this is gearing up for a big bounce at some point, okay? In my personal opinion. But anyway, very hard now for altcoins. We need to focus on Bitcoin, Ethereum. Doing good, man. Enjoying your streams more and more, Nicholas. Absolutely great. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was great. I mean, this is great. Someone in the comment section, you know, take a look at this fib level, also point of control, you know, and everything indicates here for Bitcoin, you know, that if we do have that leg up, you know, everything points out that that 46k range, okay, 46.5, maybe we'll hit 47, but you know, hitting that 46 range is very likely. It's very likely, and that will be the moment where we are going to get heavily you know, not rejected, but maybe rejected or consolidate at that range. It might be very good idea to short this, okay, all depending on how we face it. If we see a couple of wicks overbought territory on the RSI, it will be very interesting. But I will be here to make some daily videos, live streams, showing my position, showing you what I think, where I have my stop loss, my take profit, because obviously your take stop loss needs to be, you know, you need to risk one to gain at least two, right? Or if you can risk one to gain 3 or 4, even better, even better. So yeah. Right, hello Faris, how are you doing? Can you check Nasdaq chart, please? Well, I've been taking a look at S&P 500, and yeah, S&P, Dow Jones, and Nasdaq. They do move very, very similar. They do move very, very similar. Okay, not the same, but you know, if usually if Dow Jones is bullish, then yeah, Nasdaq and S&P 500 is Russell is bullish also. The stock market, they go, you know, hand to hand. But I was taking a look at, taking a look at Nasdaq, very similar to the S&P 500, where we do have this strong base where we bounce from. I bet that this one had, you know, pretty high volume. I mean, look at this. This is the Nasdaq, okay? And basically you have, remember on the S&P 500, I'm talking about that big massive volume that's hitting that, I can't remember the points right now, but hitting a strong level. That same candle with big volume with a massive wick is this one on the Nasdaq. What happened? You just retest, you consolidate, you get a big massive bounce. Very, very similar here. It is possible right now that Nasdaq is just retesting this range, and we are going to get a major bounce. Might consolidate at this area, you know, by tomorrow. Maybe, you know, if it retests the lows, then yeah, we need to be a little bit cautious to see what kind of price action we make there. But overall, I just really like this big spike in volume that we haven't had for months. For months and months and months. I would say the entire 2021, the biggest volume was in January, okay? No, but so, I mean, yeah, basically January of 2022. Just a few days ago, the 24th, it had the biggest volume, you know, in an entire year of 2021 of Nasdaq trading or S&P 500 trading. And this is giving me a little bit of confidence that this range is going to hold. This range over here is going to hold, and it's going to be the start of an uptrend in the next coming months. Now, yes, we do know we have the heights. Glad to hear you're feeling better. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll be feeling much better tomorrow. I've got daily updates, live streams. Let's see what happens, guys. As soon as I see some important movement, I am going to inform you straight away. I'll be telling you what kind of trade I am doing, what I'm waiting for. Will I be right or wrong? It doesn't matter, because I will have good risk management. I'll have a stop loss there. If it's triggered, it doesn't matter. That's why they are there, guys. Remember, stop losses are there. You need to have a potential target that is giving you 3, 4, even 5 times. It's very hard to get 5 times, but you know, 3, 4 times your potential stop loss. That is the most important thing. More collabs with Carl the Moon. I will be doing a collaboration with him on Tuesday if everything's fine. What do you think about the CME gap forming right now? Also, yeah, it could be filled. It could be filled. We could have a little bit of a drop, but yeah, I'm not too worried about. I'm not a gap person, really. Mark Dutch always give me insane support, my man. Thank you so much. Make sure to join the Telegram. You got that for sure. No one knows the current market situation. Everyone is guessing and losing trades. Yeah, well, exactly. This is not guessing, it's looking at the probabilities. But I'm saying that the probabilities, I think, are slightly higher here on getting a big breakout, okay? I think this move is going to get a lot of people surprised. But yeah, I would say this, but I'm not trading it. I'm not shorting or longing. Once we break above this range, this is going to start being my trading area in between 42, in between 41 actually, and $47,000. This is going to be a very good area where I am planning to take advantage, or for short positions or for long positions. You know, it is going to be a range where there's going to be a lot of opportunities, in my personal opinion. And I will tell you tomorrow, guys. Best TA analysis on YouTube, says Trev. Thank you very much. I mean, yeah, we're just trying to find, you know, a lot of resistance and support levels using Fibonacci, using volume profile, keeping it quite simple. We need to try and keep it pretty simple. DXY is primed to explode up this week, which means bearish for Bitcoin, says Randy. Very possible. Let's take a look at the DXY. What's going on with the DXY? Let's take a look at DXY, see what's going on. I mean, it's having a little bit of a retracement. My deal here for the DXY, looking for the next 10 years, is a big, massive downtrend, okay? We can take a look at the monthly here on the DXY. And I think the DXY, you know, by 2030, it is poised to have something like this, you know, to roll down and continue this downtrend. This is a massive downtrend since 1985, approximately 1986. You can see right there, you know, are we going to break resistance and continue and have an uptrend? I mean, this all depends also on the rest of the currencies worldwide. You know, it looks like that the rest of the currencies worldwide, they do have more potential to lose more value, you know, faster than the dollar. And this is what is going to make the dollar stronger, okay? Other currencies losing value faster than the dollar, okay? Even though the dollar will lose value also, just because other currencies will lose value much faster than the dollar, this might, you know, strengthen the dollar. I'm not sure if we are gonna have a, you know, continue this uptrend for much longer, because inflation will eventually lose control. What think happened in Alice, please? Says Awad. Can you check Doge? It's pumping. Yeah, let's take a look at Dogecoin. Great TA, says Kana. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's take a look at Dogecoin and let's take a look at Alice. You know, let's take a look at these. I mean, Alice. What happened here for Alice is just retesting the summer low. No, sorry, it did not retest the summer lows. I have no idea what could happen to Alice. I know it's a gaming NFT project. It did not come here to retest the summer lows. It is starting to get above a major resistance range right there, which is the $8.50 area. We have been having a lot of bounces at resistance here, a lot of resistance and support. We're just currently getting above that range. Yeah, I wouldn't be too sure about this one. Stay very, very cautious with Alice. Biggest point of control here on Alice is the $12. That is the biggest resistance zone that we could have on Alice, this range over here. So yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult for Alice to get above $12 in my personal opinion. Why are people always interested in coins that are pumping, already done pumping? Yes, very true, very true, very true. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. I got someone here saying that Dogecoin is pumping. This probably means that it's going to start dumping, right? If it's not pumping too much though. If we go zooming on the 1 hourly, it's just yeah, it's a small pump. It's gone from 14.7 to 15 cents to 15.2 cents. Just a small pump. Nothing too exciting. But the index is made up of 7 countries' dollars, not just US dollar. Yeah, exactly. Very true, very true. Very true, it is. 7 countries. Shiba Inu going nuts. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. Why not? Just a quick one, guys, because Shiba is not... Oh, wow, Shiba's having a big pump. Shiba's having a decent pump. It's going to start facing some big resistance, Shiba Inu is. ETH, let's take a look at Ethereum. Why not? Let's take a look at Ethereum straight away. Okay, I did look at Ethereum yesterday, and yeah, basically Ethereum is hitting a very strong resistance, that $3,000 range. keeping it super simple here on Ethereum, zooming in, you can clearly see, you know, it broke here from the lower highs right there. Major resistance zone, had a pretty nice breakout, and now is currently hitting this major support that's turning into resistance right there. So my take here on Ethereum, you know, I would get bullish if we come down to this range. I personally think that we would create a higher low right there. People are going to get extremely scared again, okay, if we start rolling back down heavily. But I think that this is just going to create kind of a double bottom or a higher low, slightly higher low right there. That would be the most likely scenario, I think, if we do drop. Okay, because I think, you know, potential bottom is in, very likely. Okay, we've lost this level. Everybody said, you know, okay, that's it. We've lost the, you know, the September low. For Bitcoin, for Ethereum, that's it, game over. And when it's game over, it's, yeah, it's the start of the game, right? So this is why we could potentially, you know, regain easily this range in the next coming couple of weeks if we do form a kind of a double bottom right there and continue up. Very possible. It's pure speculation, of course. Now, if we do get above $3,000 with high volume, then it will be very interesting, because this major support range, that $3,000 that we are, you know, struggling to get above right now for the last few days, it will be turning into a very strong support. So any type of retracement here, you know, once the price pumps in the next, you know, couple of days, potentially, if this does happen, it's going to be a very good interesting to potentially, you know, ride that wave from this new uptrend that we'll be creating, right? Yeah. So guys, this is going to be it for this live stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now, I've got the studio ready. Monday, fresh day. Let's analyze the situation. You know, for Bitcoin, I'm going to close here with Bitcoin. This looks like a potential bull flag. If we do get rejected and have a retracement right now, then yeah, I think there is a possibility that we also could be creating a higher low here on Bitcoin. Okay, very possible. Remember, we've broken out from the resistance of these lower highs. It will be looking very interesting for the week. I am leaning slightly bullish on the S&P 500, okay? Maybe not for the start of the week. It might be slightly bearish, but I think we should be holding those levels where we did have the massive pump with the wick on the 24th of June. Thank you, guys. Make sure to check out Bitcoinsensus website. You have the latest news and technical analysis. Dope, thanks for the super chat. Why is farm pumping? I have no idea. Let's take a look at farm US dollar. I have no idea why this is pumping. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe some news came out. This is something that would have to be careful with these. Yeah, harvest finance. Yeah, these are yield projects, farming projects that yeah, be careful. They pump and dump like crazy. These projects pump and dump like crazy. So yeah, this is just a small pump, just a little bit of yeah, stay cautious with this. This could go crazy and crazy back down again. So stay very cautious. Have a nice rest. See you tomorrow. You are amazing. You are amazing, Uncle Grandpa on Trade. Thank you very much for the insane support. Check out all the tutorials down below, guys. Why am I getting ignored? No one is getting ignored here. ABD. Let me check. Total cap. Can you please take a look? Total cap. Okay. What is total crypto market cap? Total cap. Yeah, total cap here had a massive big correction. Massive big correction. If we go zoom out on the daily, very similar to Bitcoin, where it's just you know, retesting this major resistance zone right there. This is currently where we are. This is the September lows, basically. It would be $40,000, $42,000 range for Bitcoin. The total crypto market cap, if it does get above this range, it will still be looking very good for a potential new uptrend. So yeah, just to keep it simple, the chart looks very similar to Bitcoin. Yeah, guys, make sure to check out Bitcoinsensus website. Follow all our socials down below, Twitter, join the Telegram, join Discord. And if you want to support the channel, you've got the best deals down below. You've got Bybit and Prime XBT, insane bonuses down below. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. And I will see you tomorrow. Live streams, updates. Thank you, guys. Let's see if we can find some great trading opportunities. Monday starting, and this is great for trading, guys. I'm very excited. Let's try and crush the charts and make some money, guys. And I will see you tomorrow.